3 hours and 24 minutes.
7 hours, 29 minutes.
2007. My sister came home from college and said,
There's a phone coming out with no buttons and a screen you can touch.
and this of course being the innovation of my childhood, the iPhone.
5 hours and 43 minutes.
Everyone now having a computer in their pocket, the world was connected, paving the way for social media empires such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now TikTok.
6 hours and 34 minutes.
All these apps are free, yet they come at a price.
Consequences social media is having on your mental health.
Teenagers and young adults are becoming more anxious and depressed, solitary.
That social media is causing an increased amount of anxiety and depression among adults, adolescents, and children.
The abundance of content is overwhelming. Let's see what's on YouTube. I wonder how many likes I got. Alright, back to YouTube. Too long, TikTok. Twitter. Reddit. More Reddit. Google. Anxiety symptoms. Twitter. Message. Alright, back to YouTube. Podcast. More Reddit. The first 2 days I like to call withdrawal. It's Monday, day one. I'm already feeling anxious. I keep on reaching for my phone and it's not there. I'm definitely addicted, I guess. Okay, so it's day two. Again, I felt anxious this morning not having my phone. I always check my pockets for it and it's not there. Wednesday was the breakthrough. Without even knowing it, I would say a statement in this next clip that would become the thesis of this whole video. I have a lot more time to think though, which is kind of a bad thing because normally I stress out about making a video one day a week and now I'm making a video every day, so I'm stressing out every day. The rest of the days were the recovery period from years and years of phone addiction. I feel so energized. I feel like I have more energy than I've had in the last 2-3 months. Last night my creative juices were flowing. I couldn't stop writing. I just kept on writing and I wrote a whole script in just a few hours. I have not even thought about YouTube comments or my views or Instagram or anything like that in a while now, a few days, and it feels really good. I think I've actually learned more about myself in this last week, my goals, my ambitions, and actually how to get them, than I have in I don't even know how long. Younger generations are known for their anxiety, but I don't believe that the older generations were any less anxious, having to deal with wars, presidential assassinations, and nuclear threats. They just learned how to cope with it. The real problem with phones and social media is, instead of coping, we hide.
7 hours and 48 minutes.
8 hours, 6 minutes.
7 hours and 10 minutes. That's the average amount of screen time I use per day. Let me put that in perspective. This graph represents the hours in the week. Take away my 50 hours of screen time. Oh, I forgot. Also take away sleeping, working, and eating. Here's what I have left. 19 hours out of the whole week. By adding this lost 50 hours back into my week, I was able to. I read the last 300 pages of this book, which I've been meaning to read for 2 years. And I started and finished this book. I finished a poem that I've been writing for TikTok. I produced this whole video. I wrote next week's video. But most importantly, I gave my mind nowhere to hide, so I could face my problems head on. This week, I averaged 0 hours and 0 minutes of screen time. How about you?
Eight hours, 6 minutes. Mostly spent on November podcast. And of course, the good old days.
Yes!
Oh, Dave.